go. I've been making some pieces to go on the frame. We have the notch going out like this, like that, and then this guy goes in this corner to support it more. And I'm trying to get it as supported as possible, so I'm making little pieces. This is going to be another little metal piece that's going to go on the inside of the frame on the driver's side. So I'm going to mark that, cut that piece out. These other ones, I already cut them out. Forgot to record it because I'm all over the place in this shop trying to finish this today. But I already cut those out, 2 of them. Mark this right here on this. And, I'm gonna start cutting that out. Weld that piece in. We're not doing too bad. We started today. We started at 10 today. Yeah, we started welding around 10. Or I started marking around 10-ish. My buddy came over, started working on that welding for me. But we should be done today. Everything with the notch wise is done. And the notches, all the notches in, all the plates are welded inside and out. And then right now we got the shock relocation that's being worked on. And then all I gotta do is get this little piece out. After that, I'm gonna start on the gas tank relocation, on the raised gas tank kit. I'm gonna cut that piece out. I'm gonna cut the cross member there, and then lift it up, mark it, and then do that as well. And then the last thing that we have to do is the front for the what's it called, for the HD conversion. So let me cut this out and then we'll go over there. Here we're gonna start marking our center to lower our support for the bumper. We're gonna start marking it. We're gonna wrap our center on here, and then we're gonna drop this 1.5 inches down for the HD conversion that we're gonna be doing on the grill and on the front. So I'm gonna mark our center, put our line on 1.5 inches down, mark it and cut it, and then tack it and weld that down. And we're gonna do the same thing on that side. Alright, transmission cross member is up. I know if you guys seen the last video I posted, the member came by around where the flashlight is, about right there. It's up now though, it's a little bit higher than the frame, so we're fine with clearance now. And then these are all welded up, the back, and yes, it is welded right there in the front. Same thing with these guys, it's all the same, right there and right there. Then we're gonna bring it down and I'll show you guys how we did the gas tank relocation. Got our axle back on. We did the flip kit as well. What you guys just saw I was doing was rounding these guys off because that's where the bump stops are at. And we're not going to be bonding them out anytime soon because of that big ass notch. So I just took that out. I took out what I didn't need. But where I'm going to go at here is with the raised gas tank kit. So you have this piece right back here. You'll see the flat side right here is going towards the back, which is towards the cabin. And then this notched piece right here, it's got that goes straight and has a little round. That's gonna go towards the back of the truck. And then you got the little circle that goes on the end to cap that off. So basically, we had this right here, which is that's what it looks like normally before you cut it, right? And then you got this right here. You lift this up, and basically you want to put this flush to the actual frame, so you can see there how it's basically flush. You just want to cut it as straight as you can. That way, when you put it together, this piece isn't going straight up and hits the bed. So you'll cut this as flush as you can, cut it as straight as possible. Then prep it, obviously prep your bag. Tack or weld this piece in because it's gonna stay there. And then tack this. You can either tack it or fully weld it. I just fully welded because I said fuck it. But tack this down and then make sure it's flush with the frame. And then once you verify, do a 2x4, you can do a level, whatever, go from this hole to this hole right here. Make sure this isn't hitting, because if it's gonna hit right here. But make sure you got something from there to here. Check for clearance on this. And then for the front, you would have what's called rivets that you have to cut them out. So I did an X, went straight there, and then I used a chisel to punch them all out, and then I used a center punch and I hammered them from the top to the bottom. And then these little blocks right here, these guys came with the kit as well. And then these, you basically just put them on top and you get your bolts. I think they were 13s, I don't remember what they were, but from there to there. Same thing on this side, cut them out. Took them up with the chisel and the center punch to get them out. Same thing with the blocks. And then here, I notched my cab as well, because you're raising it 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch up. So you're gonna do the same thing on your cab. Gas tanks, basically where this hole is right here, I just went aligned with that. So I gave it 1/2 inch, and you can feel it right here on the back of how much space you have back there. It's very little. So just make sure you don't go towards the cab. And then here's your other support, well, your bracket will go. I just give a little bit of play to right there. But that's basically it. But that's it for the raised gas tank.